Let's
Many
fight.
said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. These punches coming from every angle. The jab doesn't quite connect. Hold that thought! Billy Dibb is dazed and confused.
Now look at me. Look at me.
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Counter shot lands. Which fighter will say no mas? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. That left hook misses. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
There's a counter shot.
Take the count. Take the count.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Be smart. You've got to be smart. Get through the round.
That's
Let's talk
time!
about
What are
Billy
you
Dibb
doing?
in that last
You've switched
round.
off
Well, we know they've got the
completely. I need
advantage
you to
so far,
focus on
but
what
how
you're
does
doing.
this match
You
get
don't want
turned
to lose this
around?
fight, do
You
you?
can't leave it up
Come
to
on.
the judges.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Let's
And there's
do
the
it.
bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They miss with the jab.
That's it. You're winning the
Which
round.
one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
both want a highlight reel knockout. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They exchange punches.
Good work, that's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's work.
And that hook misses.
Beautiful, I like that.
Can't score with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about
Okay, now
Billy
you let him
Dibb in
back
that
into
last
the
round.
fight that round. That's
What would you
his
tell this
round.
guy? He's
You've been
got to do
coasting
something
this
different.
fight,
Needs
and
to
now
knock
you've let
out
him get
without
back
a
into
doubt.
it.
Needs to go out
Now
there
it's
and
a
think,
tougher
right, you
fight,
know what?
and he's going to
Next
be
round,
confident.
Oh, great work. I love it.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Throws the jab but does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punch.
Then head and body, that's it. Switch it up.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Body and head, that's it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Billy Dibb on the back foot, and down goes Billy Dibb. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about
Come on,
Billy
do you want
Dibb
to
in
win
that
this
last
fight?
round. Boy,
Right,
this next round
let's
is
go
going to
out
be
there,
crucial
get your
considering the
boxing back
knockdown
together.
we just
Listen,
witnessed.
Be
Can make or
smart
break a
when you
fighter.
go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your
Do
Here
your
we
business.
go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
It's not working. Switch southpaw.
That counter punch caught him clean. Hey, those punches add up. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you feel?
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Awesome power punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Forget they're knocked down. It's
Not a
gone.
lot of defense here at all. A perfect counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
Time.
Let's talk
What
about
was
Billy
that?
Dib
What are
in
you
that
doing?
last round.
Come on,
That'll
you're
be a
switching
10-8
off.
round for sure.
Don't
with
worry
the
about
knockdown.
that round. Don't worry about it.
Let's
Time
go.
for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Both men step back for just a moment. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not...
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back.
There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And there goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? Missing with that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Well done with that counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
You're right. Big deep.
And
Hey,
time.
Billy
What are you
Dib in
doing?
that last
Come on,
round. What a
switch
huge
on.
momentum
You're
swing
starting
that's
to make
gonna be,
mistakes and you're
considering that
switching
round will
off.
be
I
10-8
need you to
after
switch
the
back
knockdown.
on. Get
You're being put-
focused. Get your mind on the job. Get
Let's
There's
fight.
the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one.
Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.